We had this idea, God took it, made it into something far better than any of us ever dreamed.
It was just the best quiet place to kind of just listen to God and to just sort of have some fellowship there in the morning in the garden.
With God, all things are possible. We continue to experience that truth again and again.
If you would see the garden, you're going to say, well, that's a pretty small garden, and it is. We started purposely small. We started with 3 15 by 5 plots with walkways in between so that people of all ages could come in and take a look at the garden or help in the garden. So we kept it purposefully small. The thing that has really worked so nicely for us with the Giving Garden is that we wanted an outreach project that would be able to involve lots of people.
There are many families and children in the Dayton area that go to bed hungry. And so as we started thinking through ways that we could really impact that, this notion of a giving garden where we could use this great big beautiful backyard that we have at St. Andrew to do something practical and helpful in real terms for communities in our area really started taking form.
And each time we had to do any step with the garden, the just right number of people would show up and we got it done.
One of the things that I think really made an impactful difference was every time we were taking the next step and we weren't necessarily sure how it would come together, the Holy Spirit stepped in.
And what I saw coming together were people of all different ages working shoulder to shoulder towards something that they knew would be good. And I saw fellowship happening among the generations and between people who had maybe not really gotten to know each other very well here at our church.
I think the thing that really made an impactful difference to all of us was this notion of being able to take fresh produce into areas that don't have access.
It was transcending in a way. So we were doing good for others, but at the same time, it was really feeding our souls as well.
I think the thing that really made a difference for all of us that participated in the Giving Garden was this notion of coming together as a St. Andrew community.
We had our outreach meeting in the Giving Garden and we prayed together, and it was one of the better outreach meetings that we had.
If you had seen the size garden when we started out with just these little seedlings, you would never believe that we would come up with the trunk loads and the carloads of food that we were able to take down and give to those communities that we were contributing to.
And I think about the people whose lives we've touched, who live in the inner city, who were so impoverished. They live in areas that we call food deserts, vegetable deserts, where the local markets have closed. Because of the ministry and the outreach of St. Andrew, they were able to receive fresh vegetables on a regular basis throughout the summer. With God, all things are possible. We continue to experience that truth again and again as God calls us into new opportunities and to new ways of being His hands and feet in the world.